Hello, welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. Well, picture those old red streetcars that used to roll around Southern California. There is a plan underway to bring them back. They would link Garden Grove, Santa Ana, and Anaheim. And with us now is the mayor of Santa Ana to tell us more about it, Miguel Pulido. Glad you're here.
Pleasure to be here.
What is the goal of this project?
The goal of this project is to give people more opportunities to have different transportation modes and really to strengthen the Metrolink backbone, if you will, that we have right now. Metrolink's working well. We're already taking about 1.5 lanes or so of traffic off the freeways on the Santa Ana Freeway because we have the parallel path on Metrolink. But there are a lot of folks that don't have access to that Metrolink. So what we're trying to do is build a system that'll strengthen that and that'll give us more mobility as well. Okay, help us picture the route. The route would be, if you're at the Santa Transportation Center, and let's assume that you're going along either Santa Ana Boulevard or Civic Center headed west, you would go along that route. You'd go through the downtown area, the Civic Center. You would continue west past Bristol Street, which is a very major street. You would continue west over to Harbor Boulevard. Now, Harbor Boulevard, that's where the PE right-of-way, the old Pacific Electric right-of-way, joins Garden Grove in essence. So it'd go from Santa Ana across the city into Garden Grove. At that point, two things would happen. One is you could continue along the PE right-of-way going towards Los Angeles. And for the Orange County, which is what we really want to focus on, you could go north on Harbor Boulevard in Garden Grove, connecting into Anaheim. Once you got into the resort area in Anaheim, along Catella, you could head east, so you're coming back towards the stadium and the Honda Center and all that, and that happens to be where the Metrolink is again. So at that point you get on Metrolink and then you could come down back towards the Santa Ana station. So I've just described a large loop in central Orange County that would have tremendous ridership and a lot of benefits.
Who are you thinking would ride it?
I think different people would ride it. I think some of the folks that want to come on the train that they do right now and they want to come into Santa Ana Civic Center, they could ride it, get on the trolley, get to their jobs. I think there's other people that maybe want to go, that work in the hotels and many of the jobs that are there, they could get on it and they could ride over to that area. And also there would be tourists that would ride it, people from out of town that might be wanting to see the county, or they're in the resort area in Anaheim, they want to go over to the entertainment area, they could ride that as well.
Whenever someone comes up with an alternative transportation idea, people always say, well, buses do a pretty good job of it right now. So what's the appeal of this over a bus? It's a fixed track, so it's only going to go in that route always.
The appeal of this is the same appeal that it has all over the world. When you travel, if you're a tourist, for example, it's much easier to catch a fixed skyway. It's just our nature, our psyche, than it is to get on a bus.
You just know it's going to get you where you're trying to go.
You go to Paris, you pull out a map, you might get on the subway, and you're going to take that versus a bus. You might take a cab, but fixed guideways, something that's in the track, has more ridership. The other thing it allows, because it's not going to move, it allows developers and cities to plan around it.
Okay, we just have about 5 seconds left. Where's it stand?
We're moving forward. I hope that sometime next year we can have final approvals on this and that we could be under construction by 2014 and operational by 2017.
Okay, thank you very much, Mayor Miguel Pulido, and thank you for tuning in.